feels right. I light up, ride off in sunsets and Corvettes, like I'm the plug and you don't know why I do these things and I don't know. Just trying to go no more.
What up? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Built For Anything. Welcome to another video. And let me tell you, last night I was watching on Netflix What the Health, and it's the latest installment in a number of documentaries on there that really tries to expose the meat and dairy industry, as well as expose the government and a lot of the corrupt corporations that continuously make strong efforts to make people sick. I mean, that's the best way I could summarize it. But anyway, while I was finished watching it, I went on my phone on Instagram, and so I'm scrolling through it, and I noticed someone who's very popular on Instagram. I think over 2 million subscribers on there, and someone who I actually met. All right, her name is Massy Arias, formerly MANKOFIT, right? And some of you may know her story. I know that she was, she lived in New York. That's when I actually met her. Cool story. So I met her a couple years ago, right? Me and my younger sister, we went out to support her because we would always follow her on Instagram, and she always do like cool videos, cool short clips of working out. And so me and my sister went out there to support her because she was doing some sort of like competition, like a fitness expo. And so this is way back when. I don't think she really does that now. She doesn't need to. But anyway, we went over there, and what happened was the tickets was actually sold out, so we couldn't get in. And so what was crazy was she was actually outside the venue, just hanging out. Even though she was participating in the show, she was outside hanging out, and I got a chance to meet her anyway without having to go in. And we actually like just hung out for like, I don't know, it felt like maybe an hour or so, like just talking. We took pictures, and she even helped me get into the venue for free. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I met her a second time again in New York, and she showed me a lot of love as well. So definitely a cool person in person. And I always like that, because I feel like, we see a lot of people online, and we really don't know how they real true character is until you really get around them. And I like her even more because I got around her and I realized, she was just a down-to-earth person. And it doesn't surprise me to see the level of success that she's reached at this point. But anyway, why do I bring her up, right? Because one of her posts, okay, was basically her saying how she just finished watching this documentary, What the Hell? And she talks about it being day one for her to start a new plant-based diet. So I'm like, yes, that's a win. You're right, because I talk about it all the time. I'm all about the small wins, and I like to see that transition. And a lot of bodybuilders, a lot of people in that industry, which is really like pro meat, pro protein, a lot of those people now are starting to transition. I think I seen a video of Mike Rashid, who was starting to kind of really lower his intake to meat, as well as dairy. And so he's doing more of a plant-based diet because he wanted to bring his cholesterol down. His, at one point he said I think he said he had like high blood pressure or something like that. Or his vitals was just a little bit high. And so he wanted to bring it down, and it wasn't until he changed his diet he realized he was able to bring that down. And for her, who everyone watches her, very athletic, for her to really come out and say, look, not just watching this video, because I looked through the comments and some people weren't happy and some people really was. And she made it clear to say, like, this wasn't the only documentary that she saw. She also saw Cowspiracy, and a number of other Earthlings, a number of other documentaries that speak about the same things. And so she really educated herself and just decided that, she was transitioning towards this step. So she didn't use the words vegan, which I'm fine with. Like, it's whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be vegan in order for you to really, to adapt the lifestyle. Like, that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, she basically said, you know, I'm gonna start, you know, reducing my intake to, you know, I'm not gonna, I think she said she's gonna minimize it to like 1 fish a week, and then, you know, gradually just kind of move away from all the meat-based products. And she talked about her getting into a plant-based diet where she has a plant-based protein as well that she's been taking, and she actually reveals that she's been on this journey over the last year. She mentions that she was mostly plant-based throughout her pregnancy. So, and she noticed that her body operated well. She never got sick or anything like that. So I encourage you out there to inform yourself, but also understand that it doesn't have to be a quick transition. Okay, it doesn't have to be an overnight thing. For some people it is. For me it was, but when I look back at it, I was pescatarian, and then I kind of I went from eating meat to being pescatarian, where it means I eat fish, to being vegan. So I understand that people have to kind of get to where they're going. They got to go a different path, but that's fine. There's different routes to get to the same place, and as long as we get there, it doesn't matter to me, you know, who took the shortcut, who took the long road, as long as you get there. And so, you know, I thought it was very, very powerful because, like I said in my last video, I think it's very important that we have this type of representation. People that are willing to come out and say, look, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's impacting me, because somebody's always watching. And that's why I say you gotta, if you really want change, you have to be of change, because people are going to follow you. People are going to look at what, if your words match your actions first before they believe anything that you have to say. At least that's how it should be. And so for her to come out and say that, and actually in the comments state her case, and I think it's powerful, you know, and I think anybody who's watching it, and, you know, watching this video, you know, you could do it too, you know, and just inform yourself, and don't be afraid to take small steps. Start cutting down things. Maybe start with dairy, start with cheese, and you'll get there, you know, and just see how your body reacts, and you'll be shocked, you'll be amazed, you know, you can still thrive. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm actually here about to meet somebody over here at this Barnes & Noble. You know, I've been having some great conversations lately, and really trying to, you know, get this business up and going. And so really, really excited. Thank you to all the support out there. Thank you to all the nice comments that I receive, emails. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I love y'all, man. What can I say? Thank you for watching. It's your boy Built for Anything. Peace and love, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.